Dear students, wish you a very good day. I believe many of you will echo my thought that Mahatma Gandhi, proudly father of a nation, was one of the greatest men who walked on earth. Without resorting to any violence, he defeated his enemies. Today, I feel so privileged to take you along with me on one such powerful journey through this chapter Indigo by Louis Fisher, which later on became the impetus for our freedom struggle and expulsion of British regime from our motherland, India. Let's begin with the introduction of the author. Louis Fisher, 1896 to 1970, was born in Philadelphia in 1896. He served as a volunteer in the British Army between 1918 to 1920. Fisher made a career as a journalist and wrote for the New York Times, the Saturday Review, and for European and Asian publications. He was also a member of the faculty of Princeton University. The chapter is an excerpt from the Fisher's book on life of Mahatma Gandhi. The story is based on the interview taken by Louis Fisher. In order to write on Mahatma Gandhi, he had visited him in 1942 at his ashram Sevagram, where he was told about the Indigo movement started by Gandhiji. The story revolves around the struggle of Gandhiji and other prominent leaders in order to safeguard the sharecroppers from the atrocities of the British landlords. Rajkumar Shukla, the indigo cultivator from Champaran. During the 31st session of Congress in Lucknow in 1916, Gandhiji met Rajkumar Shukla, a representative of farmers from Champaran, who requested him to come and see for himself the miseries of the indigo farmers in Champaran. Overview of the problem. During British era, most arable land was under British landlords. Under the British colonial era laws, many tenant farmers were forced to grow indigo on 15% of their land as a condition for their tenancy. The Germans invented a cheaper artificial dye, so the demand of indigo fell. And some tenants were forced to pay more rent to let off, having to grow indigo. But not many farmers were able to pay this extra money. This created much anger and resentment, thus led to an agitation against British colonial rule. This chapter basically gives you detailed account of Mahatma Gandhi's struggle for peasants of Champaran. He tells you the reasons that led him to ask British to leave India, hence initiating freedom struggle. Here you can see actually where Champaran is located. It is in Bihar to the northwest side, and this district of Champaran is divided in further two districts, Purvi Champaran and Paschim Champaran. This is the place where freedom movement finally gained momentum. The struggle for the peasants of Champaran was not a lone journey for Gandhiji. There were many more who joined